All right, Shalakia, lesson I had cut out, but continuing on the lesson of the Hellen and the Hellenistas, or the Hellenostas, or the Hellen or Hellene. Okay, Shalakia, picking back up where I left off, I was going into the Hellen, right, which are the Jews that fell away, okay, from their heritage, that didn't know that they were Israelites, that thought that they were actual Greeks and Gentiles. Okay. Matter of fact, Salakia, bear with me, Baba Kushah. All right. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 2. It says, "For true and righteous are his judgments, for he hath judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication, and hath avenged the blood of his servants at her hand." All right. Now that great whore is what? Babylon, America. You know, and we know that Babylon, America pushes the same type of narrative, okay, that the ancient pagan Roman Empire pushed, which also pushes the same narrative as the pagan Greek Empire, right? The ancient Greek Empire, which basically that's where we started to become Hellenized as a people during the Greek Empire, and then it became more intense during the Roman Empire, to the point where now we're in the American captivity, and the majority of our people don't know who they are at all. Okay, where the majority of our people are Gentiles. You know, we're to the point where we were Gentiles. The elect became Gentiles. Before we came into the truth, we was Gentiles, man. Okay, so we were once being Hellenized. You know, we was of that Hellenistic state, so to speak. You know, not Hellenistic, but or a Hellenized state of not knowing who we are, thinking that we're African American and other nations and other nationalities. All right, but I'm gonna read this back. Revelation 19:2. "For true and righteous are his judgments, for he hath judged the great whore which did corrupt the earth." Right, the great whore which did corrupt the earth, starting with this devil Esau, Edom. Okay, he's the one who's Hellenizing us as a people. Esau, that's who the Lord is using to Hellenize the people. Esau. Okay, by doing what? Corrupting the earth. When you go into that word corrupt,
Strong's G 5351. Thyro.
all right, it says Pharaoh for the word corrupt. In Revelation 19:2, it says, "In the opinion of the Jews, the temple was corrupted or destroyed when anyone defiled or in the slightest degree damaged anything in it, or if its guardians neglected their duties," right? In which during the Greek Empire or during the Greek captivity, that's what you had going on, right? That the temple was what? Destroyed and ransacked, you know. Not only that, but you had Israelites of high ranking, righteous Israelites and high ranking, leaving off from their righteous duties and serving the Lord and serving, the congregation. It was unlawful to keep high holy days. It was unlawful to keep Sabbath days and keep the commandments and laws. It was unlawful for you to even profess to be a Jew or Israelite, right? It was unlawful to be to be an Israelite. It was unlawful, right? So that's how we were Hellenized. not verse, but definition B. I just read definition A, but definition B, this is really the point, okay, to this definition. It says to lead away a Christian church from that state of knowledge and holiness in which it ought to abide. That's being Hellenized. Okay, that's being Hellenized. And that's how the world is being corrupted. That's how Esau Edom is corrupting the world, is by leading Israel astray from the state of knowledge and holiness in which we ought to abide. That's in the scriptures. That's why the Lord gave us high holy days. That's why he gave us law, statutes, and commandments, right? That's why he gave us a level of discernment. And that's why he made us a people near unto him, so we could rule over these other heathens, you know? But Esau Edom has done what? He has basically deprived us away from our heritage so that we could be joint with our maker, so that he could continue to rule, man, you know, and continue to have ownership over Israel. So let's go to a couple of examples of being Hellenized, right? This is First Maccabees chapter 2. And I'm gonna start at verse I'm gonna start at verse 6. It says, and when he saw the blasphemies that were committed in Judah and Jerusalem, he said, woe is me, wherefore was I born to see this misery of my people and of the holy city, and to dwell there. And when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, and the sanctuary into the hand of transgressor, to the hand of strangers, right? And this is Salakia. This is Judas Maccabeus. Okay. This is Judas Maccabeus speaking, right? One of the Maccabees brothers speaking, and it said when he saw the blasphemies that were committed in Judah and Jerusalem. So now what is he doing? He's speaking his piece on behalf of the experience of what he's seen, okay, and the things that's going on within the city, man. So continuing on, it says, verse 7, he said, woe is me, wherefore was I born to see this misery of my people and of the holy city, and to dwell there when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, and in the sanctuary into the hand of strangers. Right, because during this time you had Israelites being killed, right, for keeping the law. You had women being killed, children being killed, you know, just for keeping the law and being righteous. You had Israelite revolts happening, you know, where you had heathens just slaying us down, where we had to flee and run and hide just to keep the laws. So it says, verse 8, her temple is become as a man without glory. Verse 9, her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. And these are the things that he witnessed, man, that was actually going on during this time period. Why? Because we were being Hellenized as a people. All right. It says, verse 10, what nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils, right? So every nation took part in basically Hellenizing the Israelites. And that's the point, man. Every nation took part in helping Esau Edom Hellenize us and take us away from our power, to spoil us as a nation, man. And these right here, these were one of the ways we were Hellenized as a people. It say, let me go to this First Maccabees chapter 1, because that was the result. That was the end result of the decree going out. Well, not the end result, but that was one of the results that took place from the decree of basically it being illegal to be a Jew, you know. So this is First Maccabees 1